All right, this is just me quickly talking about the RODELINK Video Maker Kit. Now I'm speaking about just the lapel mic itself. So before this, when I did want to use a lapel style mic or lavalier microphone, the one that I was using was pretty much a highly recommended off-brand, like a Chinese brand knockoff type of lapel mic. So I wanted to compare how it sounded to or with the RODELINK system, since it's the same type of setup. And I will say this, that the RODELINK, I really like it so far. The only thing that I can say negative is I did notice a little frequency noise at certain points when I was using it. I don't know if it had something to do with me being too close to the transmitter and the receiver, or it was a cell phone that was catching somewhere in the frequency. It wasn't a gain noise or a gain staging issue. The one that I'm talking about right now is the Rode mic. It retails separately for close to $250. Now the other mic that I have, I bought two of them. Previously I only paid maybe 30 or 40 at the most for each, and I bought it on Amazon. I'll show you that in a second. Now don't listen to hiss or background noise at this point, because I actually have noise going on in the background. The actual gain or signal to noise ratio on both mics, or this whole system setup, is pretty quiet. You won't really notice it when you're talking. Maybe when you're not talking at all, you may notice it. But like I said, there's no point in me testing at this point, because there is actually a little bit of noise around me. I just want you to listen to the actual voice quality of me talking just in a normal conversation type of tone. This is at the same level. I'm not changing it or adjusting the gain or anything. So right now I have it at me just talking now, and then if in a second you're gonna see me put on the different mic and then tell me what you notice the difference being. I don't know what this sounds like right now. I don't know what I sound like at all. I don't know if there's frequency problems or anything. So it happened when I moved the responder or whatever around a little bit. Right now it's just in my pocket, so this is probably the closest I will get. I can probably touch the lens. This is how close the lens is to me. So I'm really close at this point, and this is where I would probably normally stand, is all the way back here. So this is kind of different. I don't know if you can hear any noise. All right, and so now when I cut back, I'm gonna have the other microphone on. Okay, so I just unmuted the microphone. I didn't want the noise to rumble when I was switching the mics on. So this is actually with the same level, and me just looking at the meter from where I can see, I'm still hitting about -10 decibels, and I'm at the same settings. I haven't changed anything at all. So it looks like it's actually reaching the same amount of power, but it might be a little bit more sensitive actually. It seemed like when I was a little close to the receiver or transponder together that it started to have a little issue. So I'm gonna actually get a little closer here. Yeah, this is probably closest I can get. So I'm fairly close. I can touch the glass if I wanted to, and I don't know if I can hear. I don't know if you guys can hear anything, but I said don't think or listen to the signal to noise ratio at this point. That's not what I'm testing. Earlier, when it was in a quiet environment, the signal to noise ratio was pretty good. I didn't notice anything while actually speaking or playing back until it was dead silence. And you're always going to get a little bit of that anyway. And right now with the Rode, I have everything on 0. There's no negative or plus 10 dB or 20 dB. Everything is flat in the middle or 0. And I just didn't feel like I needed it at this point, and it sounds fine to me. So if you can see here, this is the Rode mic, if that's showing up close enough. And I'm still on the off-brand right now. This is the Micon connector, Micon 1. If it's popping up correctly. I had actually bought the little foam poppers or whatever you want to call it to go on top of the actual microphone. This is the actual mic right here. Mic-J lavalier by JK, I guess. These are the different type of connections that you can get in the back, if you can see that. I happened to see somebody test this particular microphone with a much higher end. I think it was a Sennheiser microphone, and to be honest, it sounded fairly good in comparison. This was a little more sensitive than the higher end one, and I think it might have been a little bit more harsh, but it actually sounded very comparable, especially considering the price. If this was helpful at all, please hit like and subscribe. And for more information, please visit www.howtoandreviews.com. Till next time.